Hey yo, what's going on everybody? It's Tylarius aka Ty Killington. Yeah, man. Alright, this video I'm gonna be going over my first impressions of GTA 3. Yes, Grand Theft Auto 3. And kind of just overall my impressions on the GTA Trilogy, the definitive edition, as it is so far. Now I haven't played Vice City or San Andreas, but I'm pretty sure with, the addition of some a little bit better graphics and more detail in the environments, it's going to be pretty much the same thing, because we're talking about the vibe, the feel, the controls, and just the overall experience of these remastered games, that we all grew up on, right? GTA 3 was my thing back in the day. I played Vice City, I played San Andreas, so they were both great. But GTA 3 was totally different than anything else when it came out. I mean, nothing else was like this. I played the top-down versions, the bird's eye view games as well on PC, and they were great. But GTA 3 was just something else, man. So I was really excited to get into this. I was one of the lucky ones that was able to play GTA 3, the definitive edition, before anybody else. It was available for me, and so I was live streaming this. We were having a blast. I was the first money granted to get to 100,000, to get to 200,000, getting the unique stunt jumps done. We were having a good time. But I want to talk about, just the overall impressions of what I think this is all about. Is it worth you buying this, definitive edition? Remember, it's $60 US, but you get 3 games, so it's basically $20 per game. All right. Now, before we go any further, make sure you guys are subscribed to my channel. You don't want to miss out on any future content. All right. Make sure you guys have notifications turned on. If you enjoy the video, make sure you drop a like, okay? So, just watching this opening cutscene was vibes. It just really took me back. And you obviously notice the redone graphics. Yes, I will stand by what I said before. It looks Robloxy, it looks Fortnite-y, right? But they still do a good job of bringing in the old school feel to Grand Theft Auto. The old GTA 3, the dark, kind of grimy and gritty. They still have that in there. Honestly, though, the map experience, I said this on my live stream. It reminded me of playing. It felt like I was playing Lego Batman. The city and the environment kind of reminded me and looked like that. It had more of a cartoony kind of feel to it, which again, it is what it is. I'm not trying to say this as a downside. I'm just saying it as it is what it is, right? I went into this fully expecting this to be the case. We're in almost 2022, and we're playing a game that's been remastered. That's almost 30 years old, right? And it's been remastered to you know polish the graphics, but to keep the same vibes. It's very hard to do that. And as you can see right here, if you look at the vehicles, the cars all have uh, like that polished texture. They have like reflections on them, and so it makes them look. I swear, I felt like I was driving around like a Lego Batman car. So the cars, they could have done a better job in keeping those look a little bit more nitty and gritty. One thing that I thought that they should have done, if they were gonna polish the graphics a little bit and spice those up, I wish they would have done something with the audio. The audio just didn't seem like they really did anything with it. They could have made that a little bit better, but it's okay, no big deal, right? Again, they focused a lot on the character eyes. If you notice the eyes of the characters, they very much like focused on. I don't know what it is, but it made them look very Sims, very Robloxy, very cartoony, and it had again. I'm going back to it, that Lego Batman feel. Um, and some of the things that they've done, this feels a little over dramatic with what they've done with some of the stuff. But again, I'm not trying to complain. I'm just telling you how it is that I see it. Now, checking out the old school vehicles, the Mafia Sentinel, stuff like that, it definitely takes you back. It is absolutely a vibe. It really is. And, this looks good right here. It is. It's fun. It's, the game is a little bit brighter. Everything's polished up. The addition of the waypoints is nice. Having, a waypoint for your missions is, it's always welcome. It's not that hard to get around. The map isn't that big, especially when you first start out. It's all good. The controls, they are a little bit. I would say they feel weird. They feel different, right? But overall, it's manageable. I can't really gauge it too much. It's been so long since I played the old GTA 3. This is on it's like just playing a brand new game. It's like playing a new game that's been released with crappy graphics, to keep a nostalgic vibe. So I'm gonna say that the graph or the controls are fine for what they are, but they do obviously they're gonna feel a little weird, right? They're gonna feel a little clunky, a little just weird. But again, it's nothing that you can't manage. It's not like it's a game breaking thing. The weapon wheel is nice. The radio wheel is nice. I don't listen to the radio because I make YouTube videos and I stream and I can't do that because I get demonetized. But the weapon wheel is always a good thing. Now, when this game came out, I played auto lock. Right, that's the way that they were supposed to be played. I didn't know any better really back then. I just played it however it was. They have this weird thing now. Whenever your cursor goes over a target, it highlights it. I'm not too sure how I feel about that, but it lets you know that that's maybe your target. But the auto lock is horrendous in this game. It's way worse than what it used to be. So I find it better to just go free aim, which it's funny because a lot of people are complaining about the auto lock, but a lot of these same people were like these free aim savages in GTA 5, right? So they, it's not the same. The auto lock or the free aim assisted is not going to be the same in these games as it is in like GTA 5 online. That's the way that these games were designed to be played. They weren't like real first person shooters or whatever. However, I feel like it's better and it's more efficient to just use free aim, switch up your targeting in the game in the remastered version. And I think it'll probably be the same in San Andreas and Vice City as well because it's all made by the same people. So why would it be any different, right? Uh, so yeah. Anyways, though, that's kind of a weird thing. Instead of doing the auto lock, I just do free aim is the better way to go for the old school versions, right? The remastered. So for years, the old school Grand Theft Auto games have been able to be purchased and played on PS3, PS4, PS5, Xbox, One X Series, whatever, right? And then they all got removed, and then the remastered replaced them. Now, if you have already played those games, do you really have to pay $60 to buy a new round of the old school games that have better coloring and a little bit more detail. That the biggest thing with the graphics is that it's literally like a facelift. It's like getting plastic surgery. The letters you can read stuff more. There's a few little gimmicks, the weapon wheel and stuff like that. You can it's just exactly what you would expect it to be. It's just a facelift of the graphics. So you got a little bit more detail, you got better coloring and stuff like that. But do you honestly need to spend $60 to replay a game you may have already played just maybe a couple of months ago before these were coming out? That's hard to that's hard to say. I'm not sure if I would jump on it immediately. If you are a fan, and you're all about that nostalgia, it's hard not to do that. If you're someone like me who has not played these games, I haven't played GTA 3 and Vice City and San Andreas since the originals came out. I played them, I beat them, and then I put them down. That was it. So I never did buy the or the redone or the whatever. Not technically they weren't remasters; they were just ported versions, right? But they did have advancements in them. I never played those. So this is nice for someone like me. The $60 for 3 games, $20 a game. That's not that bad. And it honestly is like playing a new game because it's been so long. I don't remember a lot of stuff in here. So for that reason, if you're someone like me, go for it. If you just got these, and played them not too long ago, just wait until they go on. There's going to be a Black Friday sale or something coming up for the holidays, so just wait for that. Or if you're just like a diehard fan, another someone like me, right? Then just get it, just do it. Who cares, right? Enjoy the graphics and the updates and some of the quirky little things about the game, and just have a good time with it. So it is what it is to me. If you were to say, Ty, rate this on a scale of like 1 to 100, I'd probably have to give it like a solid 70 to 75. Nothing about it is going to blow you away. It is, kind of funny to see a little bit of the quirky graphics and how they look. But I'm not like, I'm not one of these people where it's like, I'm going to complain and moan about it on Twitter. I know exactly what this is going into it. I don't have a high expectation of the, quality graphics, you know what I mean? So I'm not worried about that. So enjoy it for what it is. Enjoy the vibes, the nostalgia, go down memory lane. That's what it's all about. All right. Thank you all so much for coming out. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. How are you feeling with the game so far? Are you digging it? You guys like it? Let me know. Thank you all so much for coming out. Make sure you subscribe to my channel for the Ills for Reals content in the game. Smash that like button. We'll see you guys in the next one, all right? Peace out. Yeah.